What's going on this fine Wednesday evening? I know I saw some of you earlier today, but like I said, I'd be back on this evening. What's going on, Mr. Haslage? How you doing tonight? Got that work day over with? Hump day. Going on, Tony? Mr. Kramer, how you doing this evening? Pretty good. Painter's tape and apple juice, huh? What'd you cook us, Mike? Since you're having dinner, I think I got some shredded chicken. That's what I'm going to have. And I made some cookies too, but I don't need those. Well, let's see what we got going on this weekend. I think we got a 3X this weekend in Edgewater, Florida. Creative Disturbance. I think we sent a package out to those guys today. What's going on, Mr. Mike Bush? How you doing, brother? There you go. Tyler Osborne, I'm supposed to call you back, bro, and I straight forgot. What's going on, Tyler? How you doing? Sorry. Been a pretty busy front half of the week here. That's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Mr. Bush. They keeping you busy? Must be. Text me and remind me tomorrow. That way I'll remember. Well, being busy is a good problem, Mr. Mike. Hopefully we get to see you get one of them vehicles back out there this year. I do think briefly on here earlier, MECA Africa, South Africa judge team got their first event of the 2024 calendar year coming this weekend also. So I want to wish all those guys safe travels and high scores this weekend. Just like our Florida guys that I'm sure will be getting out there this weekend. Get back to that one. What's going on, Mr. Josh Evans? How we doing this evening out there in Mecca Land? Mr. Kyle Carroll. Everybody that is paying attention, we have the rule books are finally all completed up and posted, and I think they're all good now. Uh, we did make a couple of quick little edits, I think, to the table of contents and some of the logo stuff, and a couple of words where I used some Kentuckium. So if you did print the rule book already, there might be a couple of edits there, but nothing. We didn't change anything necessarily. So I just want to let everybody know that all the rule books are up and posted now. So, and they should be pretty good until next year. So now we're good to go in that sector. Got the formats fixed up on some things like that. Mr. Mike Jones, Mr. Eric, Mr. Graham. Mr. Ryan, Mr. Wayne. Yeah, that's what they call it is English, but you know, that wasn't my strong suit. I was more of a science and math guy kind of. But I think we got it good to go now. I'm not sure if I'll personally be at Slam, but yeah, we should be making it to Slam. Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody that came in here. I might have. No, it doesn't look like it anyway. So, what we got going on? I know we're getting ready to start kicking season off, so I know we got some shows starting this weekend. What's going on, Mr. Reyes? And the season's getting ready to start getting underway pretty good. Couple more weeks from the SQ and Coffee show up there in Michigan. We got a lot of stuff getting ready. I'm looking forward to seeing it, James. All right, Mr. Junior. I know that uh, currently, right this second, I know I talked to Pops a little bit earlier today. I think he's finally getting ready to have his motor back in his truck, and we should be starting to get some information rolling in. Hopefully, shortly after he gets things back together. Uh, so as soon as I know on the schedule, David, what's going on, Mr. Robert? How does it work for people that already have scores posted? Okay, so they're gonna have to get with me, and I can fix it, but they need to get with me quickly. I'm working on we're working on that on the page, working on getting score sheets updated and all that good stuff. Um, so if somebody does want to move around, um, they're gonna have to get with me now. I don't know exactly how we'll figure it out, but we'll make sure everybody gets taken care of that's already done something. Yeah, there's been a few events that's happened, Wayne, but I don't know that it's going to move people around, and we still got a whole lot of season left, and we didn't raise the points requirement, so I really don't think it's going to end up causing much of an issue. Um, but like I said, also if you do have a problem with your scores from events, make sure you notify us within 29 days, because after I can't edit the events anymore, and then I have to take a bunch of extra steps. So basically, I did put that in the rule book too. That check your scores, make sure the results are posted correctly online. If you see an issue, make sure you reach out to your event director, or you reach out to us so we can get that taken care of for you. Heck yeah. What's going on, Joe? Dominique? Okay, so anybody that already has a score posted, I text that makes good sense. So anybody that already has a score posted, if you're moving or you're going to want your points moved around or you think it's caused you an issue or something like that, what you need to do is go and put in a member support ticket, and that'll be the quickest way to get your stuff resolved. And we need to have it done by first. So any guys that are worried about that, or that you've already did a show and you need something fixed, make sure you put in a member support ticket on the website and let them know what's going on. Mr. Chris Gamble, how's the family doing? We're doing pretty good, Daniel. Got to see Selena for a little bit today. She came over and put together some membership packets and stuff for us. She was doing pretty good on her way to school. She went and looked at a place today and had a little meeting this morning when I was doing the live with Africa, and we're all back at the house now. Selena, she's back at her house, but we're back at the house now, getting ready to. I don't know. I was thinking about eating some of this chicken that I made, and then I realized it was getting pretty close to 8 o'clock, so I made some cookies, and I took the oven and decided it was time to go live. So here I am. How you doing this evening, Mr. Allen? What's going on, Stephen Thibodeau? You're early, man. You're early for a Thibodeau. Yeah, so I take it and put just basically like take stock and put it in a crock pot, and then I buy a big jacket and put it in there and let it cook, slow cook for a while. And then after that, I drain the stock off of it. And then I got this trick, and I just take my seasoning that I like and, whatever, put it on there. And then I take the mashed potato mixers and just vroom, vroom, and it shreds the chicken right on up, and it's great. Yeah, I like it. It's good for a fat boy that needs to quit eating fast food. So I'm trying it out for a few days. Let's see what I missed here. I don't know that I did yet. What's going on, Mr. Randall? Yeah, SQ and Coffee there at Only Tents up in Michigan in a couple weeks here. He's doing that. I don't know, Mr. Castro tonight. Mr. Hawley. Yeah, I do believe he is giving out free coffee if I remember right. Excuse me. I remember something about fresh brewed coffee or something like that. All you Florida boys get out there and see Tony and the XD crew down there in Edgewater, Florida this weekend. They're kicking off. So there and get yourself some points. I don't know if they're going to have coffee. They probably have ice cream down in Florida, but I'm gonna pull that off my little scroller there, preoccupying me. Got the donuts. I'm sure there will be some stuff going in March. I'd have to look at the calendar, James. Oh, that's pretty there, Steven. What's going on, Mr. Tom? Yeah, it's a pretty cool shop. We visited it, or we visited last time we were down, and pretty nice little place. We stopped and talked to Mike and Tony, and yeah. So yeah, there's two shows in March there to answer your question, um, Austin. I don't know if I'm Daniel. I probably did, but don't remember. Let's see. I was gonna arrange coffee at the show. Mike Jones. What's going on, Mr. Jeffrey? That'd be cool. I'm sure they'd be happy to see you, Austin. I know I almost don't know what to do. It's so much love. You didn't miss a whole lot, Mr. Jeffrey. Talking about the event we got coming up this weekend in Florida. I told everybody the rule books are up and official now. They won't be getting touched anymore. I went over them all, made a couple of formatting edits and things like that, and I think everything's good to go now. So it's all and there. Did any of you guys get a chance to look at that thing yet, or anybody have questions? That now they're getting picky, trying to get custom coffee orders and stuff. All right, I think I'm caught up now. If you guys are watching out there in YouTube or Facebook land, make sure you like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I could probably maybe do something. I could probably do something like that, Daniel. We'll see. Waiting to figure out and see things in this year so far. Yeah, Kyle, just let us know, and we'll, Chad's usually the one you're going to want to get in touch with, but we'll do what we can to take care of you. Just get with us and let us know. What do you mean, Chad? I didn't yet. All I just forewarned them that it was coming. I decided not to put that all the way in there, but when it does happen, the answer is yes. I don't know much about seafood boil, but I'm sure I could learn. Uh-oh. Steven's gonna learn this. Check out. I I've checked out. We've checked out a bunch of those, so I'm not sure which one you're talking about there, Moose. I'm sorry. Everybody probably trying to keep up with me. I'm trying to keep up with guys, but we've looked at a lot all over the place, really. Uh, we have been for a long time, but those are sometimes pretty good places. Yes. Well, yeah. I mean, just get with send Chad a message, Kyle, or send us a message, and we'll see. I'm sure we'll be happy to take care of it and see what we can do for you. Twice in a day, Chris Crane. Twice in a day. That's right, buddy. So I've been going on um, with Africa at around 11. They're doing load shedding again now. That time might bounce around, give or take an hour. But I'm going to start doing that. I think we're shooting for twice a month. And when it's 11 to 12 our time, it's 6, 7 in the evening there. So that's, their prime time. So trying to get our reach over there and, let those guys know we care about them and try to get some banter going back there. My live crashed. Did I die? Did I quit? I don't even know if I quit. It looks like I'm still working somewhat. Hey, I still work. What's going on, G off? I think I'm having internet really, Chris. Honest with you, because it's on my GoPro and on my computer it looks fine, but it's showing me right here that my network connection is a 7 out of 10, so I might need to go reboot my modem or something. But and I also don't have my normal microphone hooked up yet. But I already paid too much dang money for what's supposed to be the best Wi-Fi. I probably ought to just start calling and yelling at them, I guess. What's going on, Eric? I don't know what its problem is. What's going on, Miss Melinda? Sorry, sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. I guess I'll try to figure that out before next time I come on here. I don't know why it's trying to act silly all of a sudden, but it is showing me my connection's not as strong as it usually is, and I don't know. I don't really know what that's all about. Real chorizo, not store bought garbage. Uh-oh. I'm ready now. That video looks like crap. I'm about to get mad at it. Y'all are making me ready for finals. We're getting all this good food, chorizo, deer sausage. Yeah, I've had that fixed for a while, and I've got it. My microphone that I've been using is out in the car, so I'll have to go get it and get it back in here. I'm just using the mic on the computer now, but it seems to be working all right. But it doesn't look like it's doing. Look, now it's connection, and now it's back down again. Yay! Shoot, we're gonna bring a smoker to finals now. Oh, you probably ain't gonna tow your smoker. Have a good one, Mr. Graham. Take it easy. Sorry about my good video quality. What else we got coming up quick? We got our training coming up in March 2nd and 3rd. Make sure you get with Shannon, get signed up for that. Fusion can't tow the smoker. What we gonna do? What's going on, Conehead? Throw it on the roof of the Rex. Cut off to get up for the first SQ training is in 2 weeks. So make sure you get with Shannon if you want to get yourself signed up for that. Try and keep up with your comments over here. A forklift, huh? I'm watching my video on the phone, and I can't believe how bad it is. It's kind of making me mad. Better get mad. Get glad, y'all. Get glad. So what else we got going on? We got Steven in here coming from New Mexico, bringing deer sausage and chorizo and crab boil or seafood boil. Oh, Florida Georgia line. Mr. Gamble's coming from the Florida Georgia line. What else are we having with our seafood boil? All about that seafood. Corn, potatoes, sausage, and beer. Don't sound half bad either. All of that. Y'all are making me hungry. What else we got coming up here quick? What's going on, Mr. Meshki? What's going on, Mr. Coe? Ooh, we could have a chili cook off. Now that's what's up. That's not a bad. And this all because I was making shredded chicken. And now we're having a full course medieval feast. I like that plan too, Mr. Conehead. Gumbo. Time out now. Time out. Are any of you guys actually ready for this season to start? Because it's getting ready to start, whether we like it or not. I hear you. Forget that. I'm coming for the food. Uh-oh. No, no to what, Chadwick? They're talking about a feast. No questions for me. Some people's bored and waiting. Some people still starting to rebuild. Some people still flexing. Chad's not ready. What's going on, Mr. Chuck? How we doing tonight? It'd be a good season. We've been spinning a lot of rubber over here, so reaching out to people and stuff like that. Good to hear, Steven. I'm looking forward to it. What's going on, Mr. Dominique Bussy? Heck yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing you getting your new car together there, Mr. Tom. That'll be good. Hopefully you can get her back together there pretty quick. Well, I'll be glad when more things start kicking off and I got more to talk about a little bit. I don't got a whole lot to talk about today, I don't feel like. And I feel like that a lot of times, but going on Whitworth. What else we got to kick around? You guys got anything big planned coming up? You guys got big builds planned? What's going on out there? The rule books are up. You guys had a chance to read them. Anybody got questions on any of that stuff? Oh, what's going on? Tony's still there. I don't even know if I'm working. Spring break still. Uh-oh, air ride and then redoing all the sound treatment. I don't know which one sounds like more fun there, Chris. Probably the air ride. Sound treatment can be not a lot of fun. On the rebuild. Man, is Wayne still in here? Mr. Beard? Mr. Wayne? I left my car with Mr. Wayne. I can't wait to see it. Just redoing the overs, huh? Oh, that don't sound like fun either. bucket full of defective air fittings. No fun. Yeah, so he just cut them out. The coilovers, they weren't low enough. Well, I guess, let's see. I know earlier, for those of you guys that are just popping in, Africa's kicking off their first show of the 2024 year this weekend at Auto Armor there. So, all of our South African competitors, good luck, high scores this weekend. And then again, we've got show kicking off down in Florida in Edgewater there. It's going to be a 3X at XD Audio in Edgewater, Florida this weekend. Got a nitro clear CV axle. That sounds like fun. What's going on, Grid? Catching up over here in the chat. Oh, gonna bag a 4-door square body. That sounds cool. I'll be interested to see that. What changed in street classes? Not a whole lot changed in street classes other than all the power classes under 6,000, 1 amp, wrapped pair. I think that was really one of the only real adjustments in the street class, and that kind of covered all the clamp power classes, really. Miguel. And that was the question I just answered there for anybody that was wondering. I forgot to click that first. But other than that, there wasn't a whole lot of changes in the street section there. A couple of general changes. I think we clarified a little bit better how we're going to be setting the meter. I'm still doing some research and some testing. I take that come next year, but we just kind of got it started a little bit there. What's going on, Mr. Mike Smith? What up? What up? What you up on Wednesday, Mike? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some more show and shines, more show and shine entries. I think that show and shine should grow a little bit. We're going to try to start pushing that a little bit more. But wrestling districts, huh? Well, how they doing? Did they do good? Hopefully they did good at the wrestling meet there. We just go all over the place, bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh man, I guess that yeah, it probably don't go so well. But sounds like it was a close match at least. Yeah, there's basically some general guidelines for it there. Jr. He says, "Do you have rules for show and shine?" So yeah, if you go to mechacaraudio.com, and let me make sure I'm telling you right here. My internet's so good. Yeah, if you go to caraudio.com, there's a show and shine tab. And when you hover on that tab, you'll see it says 2024 Show and Shine Rulebook. And if you click on that, you'll be able to see the class breakdown and the general gist of how we go about judging and things like that. That does sound like a tough night at the office, Mike. And yep, there you get a link there uh, for the show and shine stuff. You guys doing anything else fun this week? I think we got most of our fun stuff over. Got few things to button up the end of the week here, and hopefully we'll learn some good in the next. Give me just a second, guys. Oh, I ran away and my screen fell. That's what I get coming back like a dumb. Oh. No, I just went to the other room real quick and I turned the camera off so I could move my screen, and then I came back and dropped it anyways. So now y'all got something to laugh about, and so do I. Bloopers. Staying busy down there in Florida, Mr. Tony? Yeah, it's the calm before the storm, Tony. That's what it is. But it's all good. And I was on earlier today too, so what else you guys got for me this evening? You guys got any questions for me? Like I said, we still aren't kicking off where we have a whole bunch of of shows going on every weekend, but the storm that is the season, Miguel. It's just that's just what I'm calling. That's it. Just a figure of speech, I guess. Unless you know something I don't know, but which is definitely a possibility. Yeah, I was just using it as just a figure of speech, really. Like it's calm right now because it's like right before we really start kind of getting busy. It's like that time where we're about to things are starting to happen, but they're not really full force yet. We don't really have an off season per se. I mean, we kind of do shows here and there all year round now, but um, you know, let's see. Last year rules had points about safety equipment like spare tire and tools. If those are removed for non-audio, would that cause a change? Example, going from street to mod street. So, Tony, do you see Mr. Chris Gamble's question there? And I don't know what you're talking about, Tone Loke. I don't know what you're talking about that. Okay, so Tony says that. So basically, that's still the same as it was then, correct? So to answer the question there, Chris, that should still be. Those things are still the same. So I guess he's asking if he removes those items, does that cause him to go up in class? So I guess if the answer was yes, it still is yes. Is that correct? I gotta get your answer on, Tony. Dang. Yeah, so I guess check it out, mechacaraudio.com, SQL tab, check out the SQL rulebook. You can double check it there, and if you still have questions, shoot us a message. We'll be happy to answer your question there. Mr. Wayne's back. What are you doing, Wayne? All right, I'm caught back up here. Yeah, Wayne did hook us up with some pretty good banners. We got some banners dropped off my sploder. I can't wait to see what it's going to end up looking like, turning out like. Well, I guess since I'm awful boring tonight and I don't have a whole lot of really cool announcements, I was gonna let you guys ask me questions and stuff about the rules, but I guess maybe next week I'll I'll just go over a few of the things that I think are important that we changed and uh, talk about it then. I wanted to give you guys a chance to read it and go through it and ask questions. Because I do want everybody to actually go. So I guess I'll actually make me a little list of what I of the notes, and I'll go over that a little bit next week. Again, we got the show kicking off this weekend in Florida, one in South Africa. Looks like we're kind of coming up on our hour here. If anybody has any last minute questions, make sure you get them in. I'll be happy to try to get you answered before we head out here. But things are starting to heat up here at the MECA headquarters. We're starting to feel it. We're getting ready to kick off here. I think I get to go fish in a fishing tournament about 10 days, so I'm gonna try to do that. But once that's over with, it's pretty much kicking. Yeah, we could possibly do that. We could possibly get on here, Tony and Joe. Oh, Joe, Tony. Diesel fumes got to me too, man. Oh, redfish tournament. There you go. I do a lot of catfish, so we're going catfish tournament. It doesn't really look like I'm getting any new questions coming through here, so I guess with that, I want to thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for hanging out with us this fine evening. Get your questions and stuff together for. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I guess I'll come up with a little bit to talk about myself next week. We'll go from there. But until next time, keep it loud and clear, Mecha heads.